And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a BungeeCord server. Basically what a BungeeCord server is it allows you to have multiple servers at once, as you can see, in one file. So what you're going to do is make a new folder. I'm just going to call it tutorial. See? Then you're going to enter the, I think 4 folders, so let's call it this one Bungee. Say I wanted to have a factions server, and then kit PvP server, also had to be lowercase, then a Skywars server. So I have my servers right here, 4 in total. Then you're going to go to these 2 websites, click BungeeCord.jar, click keep, go to this website, MC admin, go to downloads, Spigot and Craft Bucket. I recommend use Spigot, not Craft Bucket, and pick any version you want. I'm going to be using 1.10 because there's barely any plugins made for 1.10.2. So you click download jar. Wait for that to load. And then, if you go to our downloads, grab BungeeCord and Spigot 1.10. All you have to do, put BungeeCord in this folder, make a new by right-clicking, new, and then text document. You don't have to name anything. I have some codes here, right here. Copy it, and then paste it in here. I'd recommend changing this to 4 in 1 if you have like 8, but that's why I'm going to do 4 in 1 gigabytes of RAM. Click save as, call it like start.bat, and make this to all files. Click save. Now you have this right here. By clicking it, you see that this happening, listening on blah 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 blah. That means it worked. And by closing this, you type an end. Alright. And now we're going to check out the config. Player limit. You don't want -1 players. I'm going to change this to like 500. IP forward, you could change that to true. It's not necessary, but change it to true. These are permissions if you want to add some. These are the servers that you're going to have. So, lobby server. Since we didn't add a server, I'm just going to rename this factions 1 lobby. But, see, we have this. But, one problem we have. This number right here, this 5, cannot be 5. It has to be, it could be 6, 7, 8, 9, not sure about 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright? So in total, you could pretty much make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 servers. So I change this to like 1. And then, that's what you're going to do. You can change this mod to D and just gotta leave it alone. That's just like what it says. If you're description of your server when you click the server list. So you're gonna copy this for the amount of servers you have. Click enter. And guys, you need Notepad++ for this. Otherwise, you cannot make a server. Literally, guys, this is probably a necessary thing to have. So I had a kit PvP server. What other server did I have? get PvP in Skywars. Change the IP for every local address every time you make a new server. Copy. Make sure click enter when you have Notepad+. Press backspace 1, 2, and then paste. And then Skywars. Change this to 3. Restricted means that no one can go on it, so I'm just going to keep these all on. And then, right here, change the query port to 25565. Here's the mod.td, like say it too. Hello, this is my server. Alright. Priorities. I'll show you guys what that means in just a second. Alright guys, so next thing you want to do is bind local address. Just leave that alone. Then you're going to move on to this right here. Change it to 65. And then max players, you want to change this to 500 like the one up here, the player limit up here. Tab size, you can leave that alone. And right here, you want to change this by doing this search web right here. Type in CMD, enter. Type in ipconfig. And then you'll see the IPv4 address. This is mine right here, but I covered it right here because I don't want anybody to see it. So IPv4 is right there. And exit that out. You could change that to it. So no, I don't care if you guys see it. It's like, it's just freaky, you know. 192.168.1.2. I think that was it. Let me just double check. Yeah. Alright. And then change this to lobby. You could force the default server, which is a lobby. I'm just gonna leave that alone. And then change the groups and put your own username here. Mine is Silly. Oh, Sully. And then yeah, that's pretty much it in here. You can save this, close it out, and let's move on to the next step. Alright dude, so next thing you're gonna do, go to your this is my server. Yeah, so go back to your tutorial folder, your server folder. Go to the next server. Copy and paste the spigot in here. And make sure that when you run this, something wrong. Well, mine's good. Yours should do this right here, like end with these numbers. But since I already have my server open, it's gonna do that. So once you have that in here, go to new text document. Pretty much the same thing. Copy and paste this one, but this one has like 1.10 on it because that's what happened before. So change it to your version, which mine was 1.10. File, save as, start.bat, all files, save, click start. Then it should stop the server because you gotta agree to the EULA. So open the EULA file, change it to true. let's go to the server right here, since there's nothing open right now. So now it has a bunch of stuff open. So yeah, and then go to server. You gotta have a bunch more stuff, trust me. Maybe change online mode to false, server IP to your host IP. Change the server port. We said this is kit PvP, so the server port for our kit PvP was 2. So 2. And yeah, you could save that. Run your server again. I'm not gonna do that because I have mine open, and it would kind of ruin it. Oh, and one thing in the server. There's something in here. Maybe it's because I have something. Yeah, I could just leave that alone. Next, you're going to do the same exact things for all these servers. So, just copy and paste, new text document. Make sure you have the lobby server up. I'm just going to do the true servers because I don't really think I need to do all of them. Oops. Get the code again. Control V. File. Save as. Start.bat. As so. All files. Save. I spelled start. Strat. EULA. True. File. Save. And guys, I'll just do this. Hold on 1 sec. Sorry about that. So then you're gonna do, since you agreed to the EULA, start your server again. Strat your server. And then go to server. Change the port. This was 1. And since we're going in the config right now, I'm just going to delete my Skywars one because I'm only going to do 2 for this tutorial. So, server IP, like that. Online mode should always be to false. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then save that, close it, run the server. Then guys, let's play that. After that, all you have to do is port forward. Look up what kind of router you have, and look up how to port forward it, your servers, your IP. Like, you would put the IP config, the IPv4 address, then 25651. But I don't think you don't have to do that, but if it says there's an error, simply just do that. So then you're just going to start the Bungee, get PvP,